Steve Davis has a permanent place in Oklahoma because of what he did on the football field, but it was his faith that laid the foundation for who Davis was as a person, and it will forever impact his hometown of Sallisaw. Our John Laws has more.
If you drive about a mile or so into the town of Sallisaw, you'll see the front of Sallisaw High School, or what's left of the old building. It burned down around the turn of this century. The rotunda remains because it's now on the National Register of Historic Places, and in a way, that's how the life of Steve Davis is etched into the collective memory of Sallisaw.
And he was an outstanding student, you know.
J.T. Stites and his son Tom can never forget. J.T. was Davis's high school principal and math teacher. Tom, a former high school teammate.
He was a very fine boy, and this is a tragedy to the community, to the state, too.
He was a big shot, you know, but he never acted it. He always could come down to, you know, the level of a freshman when he was a senior and interact with people and show real concern and interest in their lives.
Davis's tendency to watch over his underclassmen could be attributed to the other building 2 blocks over, the First Baptist Church. It was that same faith which attracted others to the town of Sallisaw as well.
What was it about Sallisaw?
Steve Davis.
Dr. Jim Wells runs a local dentistry in Sallisaw along with his wife Susie.
My husband was stationed at Fort Jackson at the Army Hospital there doing dentistry, and we wanted to move to Oklahoma.
He was a man of faith. He was a pilot, and he flew to FCA meetings on his own when he was 18 years old. He was an ordained Baptist preacher. Anybody that could do that, this is bound to be a good town to raise their children in.
Their son Matt was an all-state quarterback close to 20 years after Steve. That didn't stop Davis from coming back to present Matt his all-state letterman's jacket. Wells is now entering his first season as head coach at Utah State.
You're sooner born and you're sooner bred, and Steve was. And he's in heaven.
There's no question those in and around the state of Oklahoma are absolutely devastated with Steve's untimely passing. But a friend of the family sent us a text earlier this afternoon. It reads, "Heroes are remembered, but legends never die." And certainly the latter applies to Sallisaw's Steve Davis. Reporting in the newsroom, John Laws, Tulsa's Channel 8 Sports.